Did you know that your heart could be silently clogging long before you feel anything wrong? By the time most people notice signs like high blood pressure, fatigue, or shortness of breath, their arteries may already be narrowed by 60% to 70%. That means your heart has been struggling in the background for years, quietly working harder and harder without you even realizing it. This is exactly why clogged arteries have earned the nickname, the silent killer. They don't always give you early warning signs, but when they do show up, it's often in the form of a sudden heart attack or stroke. But here's the encouraging news: you're not powerless. You can start protecting your arteries and improving your heart health today with small, smart food choices. Science has shown that certain natural foods contain powerful compounds that can help reduce plaque buildup, improve blood flow, and keep arteries flexible and healthy. Think of them as nature's artery cleansers. In today's video, we're going to reveal 5 powerful foods, all backed by solid research, that can help keep your arteries clear and your heart beating strong. These are simple foods you can find at your local grocery store, and adding them to your diet could make a real difference over time. Before we dive into the list, let's quickly understand why arteries get clogged in the first place. Over the years, fatty deposits known as plaque start to build up along the inner walls of your arteries. Plaque is made of cholesterol, fat, calcium, and other substances found in the blood. As it builds up, it narrows the arteries, making it harder for blood to pass through. This means your heart has to work harder to pump blood, and your tissues and organs get less oxygen. Over time, this can lead to high blood pressure, chest pain, and if a piece of plaque breaks off, it can completely block blood flow, triggering a heart attack or stroke. The good news: what you eat can slow down and in some cases, even reverse this process. Let's get into the top 5 foods for keeping your arteries clear. Food number 5: garlic, the natural artery protector. Garlic is so much more than a flavor booster for your meals. It's one of the oldest known medicinal foods for heart health. For centuries, cultures around the world have used garlic as a natural remedy for circulation problems, and modern science has confirmed just how effective it can be. The secret lies in a compound called allicin, which is released when garlic is chopped, crushed, or chewed. Allicin has multiple benefits for your cardiovascular system. It helps reduce LDL cholesterol, that's the bad cholesterol that contributes to plaque buildup. It helps prevent calcium deposits from hardening your arteries. It can lower blood pressure by relaxing blood vessels. And it has a mild blood thinning effect, which helps reduce the risk of dangerous clots. One large review of 39 clinical trials, published in the Journal of Nutrition, found that garlic supplements reduced total cholesterol by about 17 mg per deciliter and LDL cholesterol by about 9 mg per deciliter, results comparable to some cholesterol-lowering medications. Another study showed that aged garlic extract actually reduced plaque volume in people who already had heart disease. For the best effect, garlic is most potent when eaten raw. If you crush or chop a clove and let it sit for 10 minutes before eating, more allicin is released. That being said, aged garlic extract is also a great option, especially for people who can't handle raw garlic's strong taste. Cooking garlic does reduce allicin slightly, but it still retains many heart-friendly compounds. You can add raw garlic to salad dressings, salsas, or dips, or use aged garlic supplements if that's easier for you. Food number 4: walnuts, the cholesterol balancer. Next up, walnuts. These humble nuts are a powerhouse for heart health. They're loaded with omega-3 fatty acids, antioxidants, and fiber, all of which support healthy cholesterol levels and keep arteries flexible. Here's how walnuts help your arteries. They lower LDL cholesterol while raising HDL cholesterol, the good kind that helps clear cholesterol from your bloodstream. They reduce inflammation inside the arterial walls. They improve the elasticity of your blood vessels, helping them stay open and flexible. A 2021 study in the journal Circulation found that eating about half a cup of walnuts daily for 2 years lowered LDL cholesterol by over 4 mg per deciliter and reduced the overall risk of heart disease by 15%. Another major trial, the PREDIME study, showed that people who ate nuts regularly had a 30% lower risk of heart attack or stroke compared to those who didn't. The ideal serving is a small handful, about 28 grams or a quarter cup of raw walnuts per day. You can add them to oatmeal, sprinkle them over salads, mix them into yogurt, or simply snack on them as they are. Just be sure to choose unsalted, unroasted walnuts to get the full benefit without added sodium or unhealthy oils. Food number 3: pomegranate, the antioxidant shield. Pomegranates aren't just pretty to look at, they're one of the most heart-friendly fruits you can eat. They're loaded with polyphenol, which are powerful antioxidants that help prevent LDL cholesterol from oxidizing the step that turns cholesterol into sticky plaque. Pomegranates also help increase levels of nitric oxide in your blood. Nitric oxide relaxes and widens your blood vessels, improving circulation and reducing blood pressure. A landmark study in clinical nutrition found that drinking just 8 ounces of pomegranate juice every day for a year reduced arterial plaque by nearly 30% in people with narrowing of the carotid arteries. Another trial showed that pomegranate extract increased blood flow by over 175% in patients with heart disease. You can enjoy pomegranates as fresh seeds, sprinkle them over yogurt or salads, or drink pure pomegranate juice. If you choose juice, make sure it's 100% pomegranate with no added sugars. Even better, try blending fresh seeds into smoothies for extra fiber along with all those antioxidants. Food number 2: avocado, the heart's healthy fat. Avocados are famous for their creamy texture and mild flavor, but what really makes them stand out is their nutrient profile. They're rich in monounsaturated fats, which help lower LDL cholesterol while raising HDL cholesterol. These healthy fats also reduce inflammation in the arteries and help keep your blood vessels flexible. Avocados are also an excellent source of potassium, a mineral that helps balance sodium in the body and naturally lowers blood pressure. Plus, they contain soluble fiber, which binds to cholesterol in the digestive tract and helps remove it from the body. A 2015 study in the Journal of the American Heart Association found that eating 1 avocado daily lowered LDL cholesterol by over 13 milligrams per deciliter in overweight adults. Another large-scale study published in 2022 found that people who ate 2 servings of avocado per week had a 21% lower risk of heart disease compared to those who rarely ate them. Adding avocado to your diet is easy. Mash it on whole grain toast, blend it into smoothies, dice it into salads, or enjoy it as guacamole with fresh veggies. Food number 1: beets, the circulation booster. Beets might not be everyone's favorite vegetable, but they're a true powerhouse for your heart and arteries. The reason? They're rich in natural nitrates, which your body converts into nitric oxide. As we mentioned earlier, nitric oxide relaxes and widens blood vessels, improving blood flow and lowering blood pressure. Drinking beet juice has been shown to improve circulation and reduce arterial stiffness, which makes it easier for your heart to pump blood. In one study published in Hypertension, people who drank 8 ounces of beet juice daily lowered their systolic blood pressure by about 8 millimeters of mercury, a reduction similar to some medications. You can roast beets, steam them, shred them into salads, or blend them into juices and smoothies. If you're not a fan of the earthy taste, mixing beet juice with carrot or apple juice can make it sweeter and more palatable. Now that you know the 5 most powerful foods for keeping your arteries clear: garlic, walnuts, pomegranates, avocados, and beets, let's talk about how to fit them into your daily routine in a way that's both realistic and enjoyable. It's one thing to know a food is healthy, but it's another to make it a regular habit, especially if you already have set eating patterns or certain dietary restrictions. The good news is, these foods are versatile and can easily be worked into meals you already enjoy. One easy approach is to build your meals around these foods instead of trying to overhaul your entire diet at once. For example, breakfast could be a bowl of oatmeal topped with chopped walnuts and a sprinkle of pomegranate seeds. If you like smoothies, you could blend half an avocado, a small cooked beet, some pomegranate juice, and a handful of berries into a creamy, nutrient-rich drink. For lunch, try a hearty salad with mixed greens, roasted beets, avocado slices, and a dressing made with olive oil, lemon juice, and minced raw garlic for that extra Allison boost. Dinner could be a piece of grilled salmon or chicken, with a side of garlic roasted vegetables and a small portion of quinoa topped with walnuts. Snacks are also a perfect place to slip in these foods. A handful of raw walnuts makes a quick and satisfying snack. Or try a slice of whole grain bread with smashed avocado, sprinkled with a pinch of garlic powder for flavor. If you enjoy juicing, a beet pomegranate juice blend is a delicious mid-afternoon pick-me-up that supports circulation. For older adults, keeping arteries clear is about more than just adding the right foods. It's about creating a lifestyle that supports circulation, reduces inflammation, and avoids unnecessary strain on the heart. Here are a few senior-specific tips. 1. Hydration matters. Proper hydration keeps blood less viscous, meaning it flows more easily through your arteries. Seniors often drink less because thirst cues diminish with age, so it's important to make drinking water a conscious habit. 2. Move your body regularly. Even light activities like walking, chair yoga, or swimming can boost circulation and keep arteries flexible. 3. Control blood sugar and blood pressure. Both high blood sugar and hypertension can damage artery walls, making it easier for plaque to stick. 4. Pair foods for maximum benefit. For example, pairing garlic with healthy fats, like avocado, can help your body absorb more of its beneficial compounds. While these 5 foods are excellent for most people, it's important to mention a few precautions, especially for seniors or those on certain medications. Garlic. Its blood-thinning properties mean it can interact with anticoagulants like warfarin. If you're on these medications, consult your doctor before significantly increasing your garlic intake. Walnuts. Avoid if you have a tree nut allergy. Also, because they're calorie-dense, portion control is important for those monitoring weight. A pomegranate may interact with certain statin drugs and blood pressure medications. Large amounts can amplify these drugs' effects, so check with your healthcare provider. Avocado, high in potassium, which is normally good, but if you have kidney disease, too much potassium can be dangerous. Beets can lower blood pressure significantly, so if you already have low blood pressure or are on medication for hypertension, monitor closely. Also, they can cause harmless pink urine in some people. Don't be alarmed. Many people think artery health is only about avoiding bad foods, but it's equally about adding the right foods consistently. These 5 foods work in different but complementary ways. Some reduce LDL cholesterol, others prevent oxidation, some widen blood vessels, and some directly reduce inflammation. Over time, these effects can slow down plaque buildup, improve blood flow, and make your arteries more resilient. It's like giving your cardiovascular system daily maintenance. The key to sticking with this is to make it enjoyable. If you try to force yourself to eat something you dislike, it won't last. Experiment with different recipes until you find combinations you love. Roasting beets with a drizzle of olive oil and garlic can transform their flavor. Mixing pomegranate seeds into yogurt with a sprinkle of walnuts can feel like dessert. And avocado toast can be dressed up with tomatoes, herbs, or even a light sprinkle of feta cheese. Remember, clogged arteries develop over years, often decades, so the sooner you start making these changes, the better. But it's never too late to benefit. Even if you're in your 60s, 70s, or beyond, your arteries can respond positively to dietary improvements. Studies have shown measurable improvements in blood vessel flexibility and plaque volume in as little as 6 months with consistent changes. So here's the bottom line. Eat garlic regularly, raw or aged, to reduce cholesterol and keep arteries supple. Snack on walnuts for healthy fats and anti-inflammatory benefits. Enjoy pomegranates for their antioxidant power and vessel-relaxing effects. Include avocado for healthy fats, potassium, and fiber. Add beets for their circulation-boosting nitrates. You don't have to change everything overnight. Just begin adding one of these foods each day, and over time, you'll be building a natural shield against plaque buildup and keeping your heart strong. If this video inspired you to make even one change, your heart will thank you for years to come. So, which of these 5 foods will you start with? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to share this information with someone you care about. And if you found this helpful, make sure you subscribe so you never miss more science-backed tips for staying healthy, active, and full of life.